particularly difficult. You know, you go to North Texas, they hadn't won a game, they get you, and then here on homecoming Saturday. How hard has this been in recent weeks on you and the team?
Well, it's been extremely difficult because, again, I think we're doing a lot of things better. We're getting better as a team. Our offensive line's getting better, and our walk-on quarterback at starting now is doing an outstanding job the last 2 weeks. Again, but we're not winning. That's the bottom line. Sometimes, you know, have been places where you played extremely poorly, but you win, and we're not winning now, so it's very difficult.
Can this make players, does it make them better young men to go through something like this and to try to find their way when it's not going your way through something like this?
Well, you know, I think it can. I tell you, I know when I was a sophomore in college, we didn't win a game. Did not win one game. In the last year there, we ended up fourth in the country and had a chance to play Texas A&I for a national championship at that level. But again, I think that's part of athletics, and I think it's part of growing. And it depends on how you handle it, you know. And the thing that we've done so far, we've been resilient, and we've played, I think, pretty well as far as getting better. And as long as they do that, that's good.
And guys have still shown up since the last game, you know. Heart's in the right place, head in the right place?
You know what, that's been kind of interesting because when we started this program, guys didn't know. Sometimes they wouldn't show up on time. You had to work with that. Sometimes guys would miss or I overslept. And these guys don't do that. They're very accountable. They're giving great effort. And so I have no problem with the way our effort's been and the way we've coached them and the things that they're doing in practice.
And I heard you giving Jerry and JJ comment for the record. Would you mind giving us a comment for the record on the story that was put out there, maybe making some accusations against the program?
Well, that's very, very painful, and I think it's a thing that you don't like. That's not true, and they had a thorough investigation, and after the investigation, they said no basis to the rumors, and so that's the, you know, put a close to that. But that's what was written.
Did you have to make an address to your team about what was put out there?
No, I didn't. They didn't bring it up, and I didn't bring it up either. And again, I think that was more about you know, us as coaches than it was about the team. And again, the main thing to me that's not true, and that was thoroughly vetted, and it's found to be not true.
Coach, if we can go back to Saturday and
no, I'm not going back to Saturday.
You want to go back to Saturday? Just talk about what with the looking back at it now. Are you okay with the two calls there at the end of your last possession there? Those two pass plays there.
I'm really okay with the screen pass. I think that was we didn't get it blocked well. That was going to be a walk in. That game's going to be over. I think the other pass, the long pass to David Morgan, we didn't execute that well. The ball was overthrown. Probably would have been a better choice to go to the other side. I think Kerry Thomas was wide open on the corner route the other side. But again, they did a good job on defense. They disguised the coverage. They dropped it in the coverage. And again, I think if you have a choice to throw the ball up, David Morgan's probably a good choice. But I think the thing too that realized we had to get the ball in the end zone. You know, there's very few seconds left. We had no timeouts left, and I think we did a good job managing the clock toward the end of the game, calling timeouts. Our defense did a good job holding their offense and making the punt. So. You know, I don't have a problem, but we just didn't execute it the way we need to execute it to win the game.
What do you think the issue is? Do these kids just need to learn how to win these close games? What do you think the issue is there?
Well, I tell them, I say, you got to play better and we got to coach better. And I think the issue is this, that you know, we're playing some close games and we're not winning those games. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But again, there's a little bit of a magic involved, I think, winning some of the close games, and we don't have the magic right now.
Sturm seemed so heartbroken, you know, when the clock read 0. What's your simple message to him? Because he's battled so hard and just seems like luck is working against him most critical of times.
Well, again, he's played extremely well the last 2 weeks. I tell you, he's what we envisioned him being. He's a good athlete. He's tough. I think we've seen that, and obviously he can throw the ball extremely well. And again, I think that's the thing is he's a quarterback. He's my Jim Kelly. And does anybody know who that is? You guys old enough to remember Jim Kelly?
Nah.
But he's that type of guy. He's tough. He's a competitor. He wants to win every game.
Well, Trevor, tough times have continued. In these last couple, how do you stay the course and keep everybody in the right place?
I mean, I know the season hasn't gone how we expected it to, but we're just out there trying to get better every day. I mean, I know there's a few seniors on the team that just are giving everything they have these last 3 games that we have coming up. But the freshmen have been great. They keep coming to work every day and still preparing like we still need to win.
Does going through something like this make you a better man in a way, or a better team, or help you as you move forward? Can it?
It definitely helps us moving forward, especially down for the program down the future. So it just helps these younger guys learned that we can't take any plays off, and like every little detail actually plays a role in like deciding who wins and who loses.
Do you sometimes feel like the football gods work against you and eventually this thing's got to go our way?
Sometimes I feel like it's like that, but I just know that if we keep doing what we're doing every day in practice, the wins will eventually start coming.
What's going through your guys' mind there defensively when you're getting down to 3-4 minutes to go in that fourth quarter and knowing that you guys got to make a play to win the game?
It feels great. I love having the pressure on us. The defense always looks to come up to the challenge and just do whatever we have to do to get the offense the ball back and just hopefully give us a chance to win the game.
What's going through your guys' mind as you're watching that pass go out of bounds there to basically to end the game?
It was frustrating to see, but the offense did what they could to put us in position to try to win the game. If the defense would have played a little better and didn't give up so many big plays earlier in the game, I think we would have been able to come out with the win.
Dalton, another tough one on Saturday. Honestly, you looked a little heartbroken, I guess, when the clock read 0. How do you keep this thing upright and yourself positive as tough as this has been?
Yeah, I mean, if you look back at it, I mean, just a heartbreaking loss. I mean, we're all competitors out there. We all love the game, and of course, everyone loves to win. But we just got to find a way to stick together as a family. Just keep coming out to practice, keep working hard. And if you look back at it, I mean, four of our last 5 games have been we lose by less than 6 points. So we had a chance to go down and win it. Just really got to find a way to get over that hump. Start winning the ball games, winning the close ones. So it's just the main thing. And everybody's down, but we're gonna stick together and keep fighting just like we always do. So.
Is there a simple answer to flip that script when you say you've been so close but you just can't get over that fence?
No, there's not. Just got to do it. I mean, I feel like after you do it once, we'll start rolling. I mean, we just got to really find a way to do it. I mean, that's the only words that I can really find. I just got to, from every aspect, from me to the receivers to the linemen, we just got to all be on the same page and just find a way to go out and win those ball games. So.
Going through something like this, can this make you and your teammates better individuals?
Yeah, I mean, I think it should. I mean, it's not the way we want to be better individuals. I mean, we all want to go through and win, and but yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, it's a tough time for everybody. So I just gotta come back and keep fighting and staying together. So it's just the main thing.
Coach was mentioning the social media world, and it's not easy. It exists, big part of our society today. How do you not let that stuff, because you're going to inevitably see it, how do you not let that stuff get to you?
Yeah, well, me personally, I'm not a big social media guy. I don't really post on anything. I mean, I get on, I think I have like maybe 80 tweets, and I might just get on. I mean, of course I see stuff, but you just got to let it go in one ear and out the other. I mean, it's not really anything that can affect you. I mean, we have a saying, we're all we have and we're all we need. So we love our fans to death, and we're glad they support us, and we're going to start giving them better things. So, but social media, I mean, it just can't really pay attention to it. So
I hear athletes say that you let it just roll right off of you. Is it that easy to do? Just
most of the time it is. I mean, sometimes they say some stuff that might get to you, but you just can't let it bother you. I mean, you just got to see it as they're upset that we're not winning, and just like we are. So I mean, they're fans of the team. I mean, they want us to win just as bad as we want to win. So, but some things they might say, but I mean, but yeah, pretty much just can't let it get to you. So.
Go back to that play on Saturday, that fourth down. What was going through your mind there as you was that a planned quarterback play for you?
Which one are you talking about? You talking about the one where
When he came up just short on the fourth down?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't planned. I went through my progression, and I saw open in the middle, and I saw the guys collapsing down on me, and I went to plant on my right foot and dive forward, but I slipped. I mean, just got to find a way to keep my footing right there and be able to get that first down. I mean, it's a big first down. If we get that, we probably win the ball game. But just can't look back at it now. Just got to move forward. But so.
What about those two pass plays there at the end of that last possession that you guys had?
Yeah, I mean, there are some tight windows. I got to find a way to put that ball on them. I mean, maybe should have dropped it down to my back or something, but I just got to find a way to put it on him in the last one. I mean, just really should have gave Dave a chance to make a play on the ball. I mean, he's a great athlete. Pretty much catch anything. I just got to give him a chance. I mean, but we'll figure it out. I mean, we'll get better at that, and just going through where it's, for me, it's a great learning experience, but of course, I want to come out on top of those games just like everyone else, but just really got to give them a chance there.
Coach Coker was mentioning that in today's world, the social media thing, it's just part of our daily lives these days. How do you choose, maybe when negativity is reigning supreme, how do you choose to let it brush off of you or stay away from it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, social media gives a lot of people a platform that can, voice their opinion, and it's just, part of it. That's why they made it. But I mean, obviously, negativity. I never responded. That's nothing that I, take part in or anything like that. Obviously, I use it for, the greater good, people that congratulate me or whatever, and just, reach out to me, and that's something that I use it for. But I don't get involved in all that negative stuff.
Seems like it's, again, that close to throwing the other leg over the fence. Is there a simple answer to?
No, I mean, there's just some plays down the stretch, like I said all the time. I mean, plays that we got to make, and I mean, I'm part of it. There's a couple plays that I can just think back to. If I would have blocked this guy or done this, I mean, it's just those plays, and obviously it doesn't all ride on one play. But I mean, those couple plays here and there. I mean, at each position have one or two, and they all add up at the end of the game, and that's what the outcome is.
What do you view as the opportunity to take through the rest of this season and to give the guys that are going to be here something to build on?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's obviously I got 3 more games left, and I mean, I'm looking forward to having fun with these guys. Man, I've been around for 5 years, and this is something that these are the memories I'm gonna have for the rest of my life, and I just want to go out on a positive note and having fun with these guys and just let them know, play hard no matter what, and have fun with your buddies.
Is that paramount? Obviously, to try to finish just have as much fun and be positive?
I mean, obviously, as blatant as it is to say, I mean, we're 1-7 or 1-7 or 8, whatever it is, but I mean, it's about having fun, man. It's what it's all been about the whole time. Obviously, winning and going to a bowl games is great, and that's just something that we wanted to accomplish. But when it comes down to it, I mean, it's about creating memories and having fun with your boys.
Tell me give me an idea of what's going on in that huddle there as you guys are marching down the field with an opportunity to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, we were just saying, we've been in this position too many damn times, and it's time to take that step, make the play, and just like I said, a couple plays here and there down the stretch that really hurt us and didn't get it done.
And talk about the play where on third down where the ball just glances off your
Yeah,
off
I
your
mean, it was
fingertips.
just one of those plays. I mean, I just ran a slant, and they ended up the defensive end from that side. I mean, I had the guy that I was running the route off of, and the defensive end from that side dropped into coverage right underneath me. I mean, it was just good play call by the defensive coordinator, and so can't do nothing about that.